Hello friends and family, and good afternoon from the premium outlets here at Vineland Ave. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. This is the outlet, very close proximity to Disney Springs, so you can have an awesome Disney Springs day, drive 5-10 minutes to the premium outlets at Vineland and score some great deals on your discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, it is seriously such a beautiful afternoon in Central Florida. Traffic is moving freely on I-4. It is so nice outside. They got the fountain and the palm trees reflecting on the waterway. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. That being said, though, we are getting here a little bit later in the afternoon than we normally would. I do normally suggest you get here a little bit before the outlet opens at 10 a.m. just so you can score a close parking spot. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, and it's kind of crazy. For as busy as the parking lot was, there's no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have these really nice throw blankets from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. These are 50 by 60 inches, but really fuzzy, only $20 a piece for them. You could even do some Disney pin trading here at the Character Warehouse. We have some Alice in Wonderland pins, Pinocchio. Let's see, we have some classic like Mickey Mouse versions, Aladdin there with Jasmine. This one is really neat. Looks like they even have like a Bippity Boppity Boo pin. Here's even some brand new like further markdown merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Part of your Disney Baby collection is a really cool onesie for 2024 with Mickey Mouse and all of the beacons of magic. These are only $2 a piece, marked down from $27. Let's see what else we have on these racks up front though. So here's a really cool Kids Encanto graphic t-shirt with like the whole house. These were originally $27, now $2 a piece. And then right over here is a whole bunch of assorted Star Wars merchandise. So it actually looks like the Ahsoka Tano electronic masks are actually further discounted. These are now only $7.99 from $35. Lots of cool Ahsoka merchandise though up front. Here's a kid's graphic t-shirt with Ahsoka. These are $8 from $32. They have this really fancy design on the shoulders. And then even your Power Force action figures, these are motion activated with lights and sounds. They have real character phrases. They have Ahsoka for $12.99. And right underneath there is the Star Wars Bad Batch, a fully customizable gauntlet set where you actually get 8 different accessories. These are now only $14.99. Let's see what more markdowns they have up front here at the Character Warehouse. Here's a really cool Marvel quarter zip adult size, let's see here, zip shirt with all the Black Panther masks. This one has a pocket on the front and it's embroidered with the pinstriping. These are now only $2, marked down from $60, so a very good deal there. Right over here is a really cool Marvel Loungefly with all of the Infinity Stones. This one has like all of the gold accents. On the back side it has the raised lettering, I am inevitable. These were usually around $90 in the parks, I believe. Now only $40 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And here's a bunch of assorted like little cups and whatnot. How cool are these little sippers? They have the original Florida Orange Bird. So they are starting to get some of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival merchandise, but these are only 99 cents a piece. Looks like they do also have Spike the Bee. So this is really cool because you could put the water there, and on his nose like you could water the flowers. So 3 different offerings for only $1 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different baskets of merchandise up front though. Even more Star Wars merch. They do have these really cool like glow necklaces with Grogu. These are perfect for a good day over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Further discounted to only $7.99 a piece for them. From over at Guardians of the Galaxy, over at Epcot, they have your Cosmic Rewind mix, Guardians of the Galaxy keychains. These actually have sound effects. It comes with the little carabiner. These are $8 a piece, marked down from $17. And it does look like they're even getting some of that Starbucks like Tinkerbell merchandise. These are really tall plastic cups with the gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The opposite side has your Starbucks logo. These are actually further marked down to $20 a piece. And they've been getting so much new merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Yet another brand new Disney Parks Loungefly. The simulated leather is amazing quality. You got a big zipper compartment on the front. These were $90 a piece at Magic Kingdom. Now $40 a piece for them. And they're even getting some brand new fans. The weather in Central Florida is definitely getting a little bit warm, so these are really cool. These are now, let's see here, $7.99 from the movie Up. You even get this little fancy gibbet at the bottom, but they do have them with the original packaging, which is always nice though. And then right over here is yet another Disney Park Loungefly. This one is like your classic Star Wars one with Yoda. You have C-3PO, R2-D2. Even the patch here at the bottom that's embroidered for Star Wars. On the backside has kind of like the star design, but this one actually glows in the dark. Originally $90, now only $40. And here's a whole bunch of brand new Epcot's International Flower and Garden merchandise. They have this really cool Disney Parks lug crossbody bag with Spike the Bee. You actually get 3 zipper compartments celebrating 30 years at Epcot. These are originally $65, now only $25 a piece. A couple different drinkware offerings brand new to the Character Warehouse. Again, celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one is a really cool Tervis tumbler. They are originally $35. That one doesn't have the outlet price just yet, but they do have yet another stainless steel cup with the original Florida orange bird celebrating 30 years. This one is a corksicle cup though with a twisty off lid. These are originally $55, now $25 a piece. And they even have the adult size spirit jerseys from Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. This one's really cool because on the bottom it's like a terry cloth material where you could see the oranges and the original Florida orange bird for $35. Yet another brand new coffee mug at the Character Warehouse. This one actually feels like an orange. It says Sunshine Oranges 2025. On the handle, you do have the original Florida orange bird and locally grown. These are originally $25, now $8 a piece. Right over here is a really cool bucket hat though. Again, these are perfect for like a Disney cruise or a good day at the beach. This one's embroidered for Flower and Garden Festival for $12.99. And they're even getting some of like the really cool photo frames with Spike the Bee. It says Spike's Honey Farm. You even have the original Florida orange bird and the hidden Mickeys. These were originally $15 in the parks, now $7.99. There is so many cool brand new things at the Character Warehouse though. Here's a smaller size glass cup with Alice from Alice in Wonderland. The opposite side has your Flower and Garden Festival logo. These were $15 in the parks, now only $7.99. More Spike the Bee merchandise though. This is like a really small planter with Spike. So this one is double-sided with your Flower and Garden logo. These are $12.99 from $25. And they still do have a whole bunch of assorted Mousewares collection merchandise, like these tin compost buckets. They have the green Mickey handles, but you got like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. The opposite side says compost. These are $20, marked down from $40. And they do even have some very nice kitchen aprons. This is the Minnie Mouse version with the ears and then the bow. You could even see on the straps like that Minnie Mouse design. That one is $12.99 from $40. But also from the Mousewares collection are these silicone pancake molds. This one is in the shape of Cinderella Castle. They were originally $10 in the parks, now only $4 a piece. They do have a good selection of them. Even some kids' aprons with the chef hats going strong here at the Character Warehouse. Literally with all of the characters on the front for $12.99. Perfect to go with the Minnie Mouse kitchen apron. They do have the same difference here with the Mickey Mouse design with that plaid color. And then it has two huge pockets right where Mickey's ears are. That one is $12.99 from $40. They do even have some really cool dish gloves as well. These are like solid silicone with Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature. These are one size fits all. Originally $15, now $7.99 a piece. And even from the Mousewares collection, they do have these really fancy, smaller like saucer plates. You get a set of 6 of them with the holder. Looks like you get Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Pluto, and then one here with all of the different utensils. These were originally $50 in the park, now $14.99. And here's a whole bunch of assorted Christmas merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This is a set of 9 different Christmas ornaments with Simba, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Stitch, even the Cheshire Cat. These are now $20 from $50, and they recently just brought in your, let's see here, 2024 snow globe with Pluto on the base with Mickey and Minnie on the inside. This is part of last year's Making Christmas Magical collection. These are originally $40, now $19.99. And then right underneath there's a whole bunch of assorted Christmas ornaments. One of my personal favorite restaurants over at Epcot, the Rose and Crown. This one is like a stained glass ornament, $8 from $18. It looks like they do still have a whole bunch of like your Disney Park munchling ornaments. This is the Stitch cupcake. There's a really cool design with the little snowflakes. This one is $8 from $25. They do still have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat of Pluto. He has like the little pretzel antler ears for $8. Let's see what else we have doing though. Looks like they even have a couple different sketchbook series Christmas ornaments. This one actually lights up from Marvel. Always the sketchbook series have like the best attention to detail. That one is now $7.99. Right over here is yet another sketchbook series ornament. So it does look like they have a couple different offerings for $8 a piece. And still going strong is your Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. More of like an acorn Christmas ornament. The one side has the dwarves. The opposite side has Snow White for $8. And here's a whole bunch of really cool like classic Disney merchandise. This one is a solid glass 5x7 inch photo frame with the gold Cinderella castle and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are originally $25, now $9.99 a piece, but they do have the original boxes in case you are traveling. Right up ahead is your glass hurricane candle holder. Again, part of that same collection. This one has the wooden base for Walt Disney World, Cinderella Castle, and the Spirit Jersey logo. These are $7.99 from $25. Part of that same collection though is the really nice throw blanket. This one is that woven material with that same design with the castle. These are 50 by 60 inches for $25 a piece. And it does look like they do still have some of last year's Disney Play in the Park collection merchandise left over. Like these 2 different Mickey Premium Bar, more of like wall art. Looks like Mickey's ear is bitten off the one. These are now $14.99, marked down from $40. Right underneath there is your 3-inch by 3-inch photo frame. It says Walt Disney World and Play in the Park at the bottom, but you get the banners with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. These are $12.99 from $25, and they do still have some of the Play in the Park collection dolls with Mickey Mouse. He comes with all the accessories like his backpack, the visor, and Best Vacation Ever sweatshirt for $12.99. Right next to the Play in the Park merchandise is a whole bunch of really nice coffee mugs. This one is a massive yellow mug with a bunch of like different Disney snacks from your premium bars. You have some Mickey waffles, some hat ears. They are originally, let's see here, $17 in the park, now only $7.99. Next to that one is more of like a pearl coffee mug. This one is really neat as well. Just over at the World of Disney store not too long ago with like that starburst pattern with Minnie. The opposite side has Mickey Mouse. These were $20 a piece, now $7.99. And then right over here is a couple other coffee mugs that I do want to show you. These are really neat though because they do all say Walt Disney World on the inside. You have a Minnie Mouse with the banner there that says Grandma. These were $17 in the park, now only $7.99. They do still have the mom version with Minnie Mouse with that same banner that says Mom, and then Grandpa with Mickey Mouse. And here's a whole bunch of different Disney Pixar Lightyear merchandise. This is a massive play set with lights and sound effects, the XL-15, and the figure of let's see here, I should say, yeah, you get Buzz Lightyear. This set is only $30. Underneath there is your Disney Pixar Lightyear set, again with lights and sounds. This one comes with Space Ranger Darby Steele for $20. And they do have a whole set of 3 different action figures from Lightyear for only $20. So many nice drinkware offerings right now at the Character Warehouse. This is a massive coffee mug with Scrooge McDuck. He has the huge like silicone hat on top and the big oversized handle. These are now $12.99 from $25. They're even getting more brand new Marvel merchandise from over at Disney Springs. Here is a plastic cup with Doctor Strange. This one comes with the straw with the gibbet on top. This one actually has 2 different designs on either side. That one is $9.99. Some new Cars merchandise here for the kiddos. They do have some stainless steel cups with the twisty off lid with Lightning McQueen and then Jackson Storm. These were $23 in the parks, now $12.99 for that one. And it looks like they even have like the same difference on the bottom section. 2 different character cups with Minnie Mouse with that floral design. This one is $12.99. And then of course right next to Minnie, they do have the matching Mickey Mouse version. Like I love his facial expression. That one is really cool. The backside says Mickey Mouse N28 for $12.99. And they even still have some of last year's Star Wars Jeff Grantino kitchen items. This is a set of 4 different dinner plates. You can actually see like Greedo and Han Solo. That's the actual shape of the plate, which is really neat. But these are originally $50, now $25 a piece. Underneath there is a huge ceramic serving tray, part of that same collection with Jeff Grantino with, let's see here, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Chewbacca, and Luke Skywalker. Originally $35, now $7.99. Another plastic cup that I do want to show you here at the Character Warehouse. This one is loaded with star-like sparkles on the inside. This one has a big oversized handle. Never Stop Dreaming, Never Stop Believing. The backside has the outline with Cinderella Castle. That one is $10 from $25. On the front side of the rack, they're putting out some brand new adult-sized graphic shirts. You have all the characters like cheerleading. That one says Walt Disney World. Then you have Cinderella Castle. These are adult-sized for $10 a piece. And here's some different merchandise, part of the Disney Eats collection. They do have a set of 2 bookends with the Mickey-shaped hot dog on the inside. These are super duper heavy though. Originally $45 in the park, now $14.99. And they even have the Mickey popcorn bucket desk organizers for $15. And they have some great deals going on right now at the outlet. Part of last year's Disney Parks Pride collection, like your Mickey hat ears, Belong, Believe, and Be Proud with Mickey Mouse. The side here has the little Pride Collection badge. These are originally $25, now only 99 cents for them. And then right underneath there actually is a brand new coffee mug with the Pride colors on the handle. This one has a big graphic with Mickey and then Walt Disney World on the backside for only $8. It's definitely a great time to come visit the outlet store, though. So many brand new further markdowns at the Character Warehouse. Here is a checkerboard pattern adult-sized bucket hat. This one is actually lined with Sherpa on the inside. Originally $35. These are now $1.99 a piece. And then right over here is some of the fur kittens from Marvel Studios, the Marvels. Look at this though, you squeeze them. These are really neat though. Originally $25. These are now only $2 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And they do still have some of those really cool puppets from last year's holiday collection. This is the polar bear from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Very nice attention to detail though with all the colors. Originally $35, now $12.99 for that. And then right underneath there from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, they do still have a good selection of the Santa Claus plushies. This is a very good size for only $8. Here's even more brand new plastic cups for the kiddos. This one is from Disney Pixar Turning Red with the red panda. Has the little flippy up lid and almost like a little crossbody strap. This one is $8 from $17. Right underneath there is the Mickey and Friends. Kind of like the same difference. It comes with the little strap. Positive vibes only. You have like all of the classic Disney characters. This one is $7.99. And they do have a brand new fidget plushie at the Character Warehouse. They have a Boo from Aladdin. These are so super duper soft. Really nice material for the kiddos. Originally $35, now $14.99. There is new stuff everywhere I look here at the outlet store, though. They even have your Disney Park wishables. These were specific over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. How cool is this with all of the plushies? You can get a First Order Stormtrooper, Rey, Kylo Ren, or Lieutenant Beck, so that is a cool brand new pack at the outlet. They even have some of last year's weighted Mickey Mouse plushies. These were part of the holiday collection with Mickey. On his sweater there, he has the Mickey snowflake that's embroidered. But these were originally $45 in the park, now $14.99. And then some brand new merchandise, part of the Disney Baby collection. You get from Dumbo the Flying Elephant, the bib and matching socks for only $8. And they do still have that really cool Donald Duck water game. This one is really neat where you like fill it with water on the inside. It has 2 basketball hoops with the rings, so you can kind of like shoot basketball. These were originally $20 in the park, now $10 at the Character Warehouse, and even more like fidget toys that they do have. They have a couple different characters like the Minnie Mouse version. These are kind of like little retractable straws. These were $15 in the parks, and so now $5.99. It looks like they do still have Mickey Mouse at the Character Warehouse for $6. And then last but not least, part of that same collection, they even have the Pluto little figures here for only $6. Also some brand new candies at the Character Warehouse. This is a really cool candy tin from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas in the shape of a coffin. And then you have Jack Skellington. These are actually filled with sour gummy worms. They are now only $1.99 at the Character Warehouse. And yet another brand new candy item from Nightmare Before Christmas. This is like a little trick-or-treat item filled with the the sour pumpkins. It says Nightmare Before Christmas on the backside for only $2. Yet another brand new further markdown here at the outlet store. They have your Sorcerer Mickey Apprentice wands. These are so cool though, with the Sorcerer Mickey hat on top. This thing actually lights up. You have a sparkly graphic with Mickey Mouse. These were around $28 in the parks, now only $5 a piece for them. And also part of last year's holiday collection, they do still have some of those really fuzzy slap bracelets embroidered with the snowman, with the Mickey ears, and the Santa hat for $5. Even more brand new graphic t-shirts here at the Character Warehouse. This one is adult size and unisex from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. This one is now further marked down to only $13. And it looks like they're even getting some brand new like UK Pavilion items. How nice is this Minnie Mouse skirt? It's kind of like pleated on the top section. You get a bunch of graphics with Minnie. These are $25, marked down from $60. They even have from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase these really nice knitted throw pillows. That's cool with the Mickey Mouse design, and then that one is solid Sherpa on the backside. Let's actually check out some of the spinny racks here at the Character Warehouse. So they even have some nice wooden luggage tags from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, where you could put like your name, address, and then phone number on the backside. These are $5, marked down from $13. They have a really cool like box set of dangly earrings. One says Minnie Mouse, the other one says Mickey, and it comes in this really fancy box. These are now $12.99 from $20. And here's even more of that Tron merchandise, like I was saying. They're getting so many new things from over at the Magic Kingdom. This keychain comes with the extra Clippy, and then Flynn's Top Score Club for $5. And a couple new pair of kids sunglasses that they do have at the outlet. This is a Marvel pair with Iron Man on the front. On the backside it says Stark Industries for $4.99. And a whole bunch of assorted dolls right now at the Character Warehouse. This is part of your Disney Princess collection, the Mulan doll. You get all 8 accessories that you see on the side. These are now $14.99 a piece. Perfect to go with Mulan though. They even have your Disney Princess Pocahontas doll, where you get the fancy dress, the crossbody bag, and Miko. This one is $15. And they do still have some of those deluxe figurine sets from Disney Pixar Turning Red. You get a set of 9 different characters for $14.99. Let's hop on over to the kids section though and check out some more of the newest merchandise. So this is a little play set from Disney's Animators collection, part of the Littles. This one has lights and sound effects, like you can see the flowers lighting up. You get like the Tinkerbell action figure on the top, but these are only $19.99 a piece. Really cool with the Tinkerbell version. They do also have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. You get 8 different pieces with a Boo with a magic carpet, Princess Jasmine for $20, even some Disney story play dresses that they do have brand new to the Character Warehouse. This is a new dress for the kiddos, part of the Cinderella collection. $20 from $50 for that one. And it does look like they do also have the Princess Jasmine version. Really nice though with all the gold accents. You can see like the genie's lamp and the magic carpet for $20. Even some brand new pairs of kids pajamas new to the Character Warehouse. So this actually comes with the long sleeve shirt and then the matching pajama bottoms. These were $15 at the World of Disney, now $14.99 for them. It looks like they even still have some of the Disney ILY Forever dolls. These all come with the Mickey shaped balloon with a surprise inside, but they do have this really cool one with Sven from Frozen. He comes with the puffer jacket and the antler ears. These are $12.99 a piece. And even more new merchandise in the kids section though. This is like a whole like onesie with a hoodie. You have like Mulan on there, Princess Jasmine, Aladdin, so many cool like designs. That one is $15 from $50. And they've been getting some brand new Moana merchandise to the Character Warehouse. This is like a really cool romper that's long sleeve. It has the elastic band by the waist and then Moana on the front. These are $15 a piece from $40. Right next to that though is a very fancy top with all of the flowers, and then you have some butterflies. On the bottom though you have a huge palm frond and then Maribel. This one is $15 from $32. A really nice like breathable material. And it looks like they're even getting some brand new Black Panther merchandise in the kids section. How cool is this though with like the black pinstriping? You have the huge Black Panther mask. These were $27 at the Marvel store, now $12.99. And then right underneath there is the matching kids hoodie, part of the same Black Panther collection. But the purple and black accents really look nice together. This one is $19.99. And then on the back side you do have the Black Panther mask. A few other Marvel items though that I do want to show you, just like the Star Wars Ahsoka action figure. They even have your Power Icons Ghost Spider action figure, motion activated with lights and sound effects. This one is $15. Right over here, part of the Guardians of the Galaxy Legend series, they have this massive action figure volume 3 with Groot. These are, let's see here, $30. And then right underneath there also from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is a cool like 2-in-1 spaceship that shoots darts, and it comes with the Rocket Raccoon for $25. Let's actually check out some of the newest clothing here on the adult racks though. So here is a new button-down shirt. This one has 3 buttons on the front and then all of the flowers with that Mickey Mouse design. That one is $20 from $45. They even have a brand new women's dress. This one is from the Polynesian Village Resort at Walt Disney World. You have all like the little tiki gods and then like the palm fronds. That one is $25, marked down from $60. It's really cool though because it's sleeveless. On that same rack where they do have a bunch of the dresses though, this one is brand new, part of the Disney Her Universe collection with the Minnie Mouse design and then that checkerboard pattern. This was just over at Disney Springs. These are $25 from $65. Looks like they're even getting some of the dresses from Disney's Contemporary Resort. This one, if you look closely, like you could see the resort and then the Incredibles for $30. Let's check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings though. So here's a women's cut graphic t-shirt. You have Minnie Mouse. This one says Walt Disney World on the top section. These are a great deal though. Originally $40, now $7.99 for that one. They do have yet another Minnie Mouse version right underneath. This one has like the whole body graphic with Minnie, and it comes to a knot at the bottom. That one is $7.99 from $40. Let's actually see what else we have over in this section though. How cool is this? Everything is embroidered on this pullover sweatshirt. Pennies, and then you have hashtag like a boss. These were $60 in the parks, now $14.99. On the backside, it's embroidered the Proud Family. They do even still have some of those Minnie Mouse adult size full zip hoodies. This one has like all the polka dots, 2 huge pockets on the front. On the hoodie itself though, like on the back, you have Minnie's ears and the bow. These are now further discounted, $20 from $65. Another brand new pullover sweatshirt though. This one is that soft pink one with Mickey and Minnie that says Walt Disney World on the front. They're kind of like coming together with that heart design. These are $15 from $55. And it looks like they're even getting some of that brand new like balloon collection merch. These were just on sale over at the World of Disney store. It's embroidered Walt Disney World on the back side. Then you have your Spirit Jersey logo on the front. These are $25 from $65. They've also recently got a whole bunch of brand new Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise. Here's an adult size quarter zip shirt with that star design with Mr. Potato Head, Ham. You have Rex from Toy Story. Even a little patch that says Toy Story Land. These are $12.99 from $40 a piece. Right underneath there, they do have yet another long sleeve shirt. This one has the Pizza Planet delivery vehicle on the front, but this is a super soft material. Now $15 from $45. Looks like they're even getting some new merchandise from the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. Here's a pullover sweatshirt where it says Coca-Cola, pause and refresh with the polar bear. These were originally $55, now $25. Next to that one is an actual Spirit jersey. This is really nice. Solid like Sherpa on the bottom. You have the polar bear and the Coca-Cola tab. That one is $35 from $90. They have from Disney's Lion King an adult size Spirit jersey. This one is that new lightweight material. The backside says Hakuna Matata. Then you have Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. That one is $35. Then even more really cool Black Panther merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's yet another adult size Spirit jersey with all of the silver accents. And then the backside says Wakanda Forever. Here's some really cool offerings though from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is a set of 3 really nice size wall arts with the floating mountains of Pandora. These are all framed up and ready to go. These are only $30 a piece. Underneath there you have your Na'vi translators. This actually comes with lights and sound effects, and you get 15 assorted trading cards on the inside. That one is $12.99 from $20, and they even have some like wall tapestries. This had like the solid wooden accents. The bottom says Pandora, Valley of Avatar for $15. Also from Disney's Animal Kingdom from Pandora, they do have this really fun pair of ears with all the wood sprites. The cool thing about these though, they do actually light up. These were $40 in the parks, now $19.99 for them. And they do have a couple assorted beach towels here at the Character Warehouse. This one is specific to Disney's Animal Kingdom with Mickey Mouse, but these are only $15 a piece. They do still have that Star Wars version with like that retro lettering with the Stormtrooper helmets, and then Darth Vader for $15. Let's actually see what else we have over here. Okay, so yet another throw blanket. This one is from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with that 3D effect with Jack Skellington. This one is 50 by 60 inches, originally $60, now $19.99. And a bunch of really nice adult size pullover sweatshirts. This one has a big graphic with Mickey on the front, and it says Walt Disney World. They actually have these in a couple different colors. The baby blue one is $25, marked down from $55. They have like the solid red color. This would be perfect for Christmas. They do all have like that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. And then they also have more of like a mustard yellow color with Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney World. This one is actually further discounted though, $12.99 from $55. Part of that same collection though is a couple different ringer tees that have that same graphic with Mickey. These are $13 from $35. They have that nice like charcoal color, and then a really nice like bright white graphic t-shirt for $13. On the back wall section, it's always cool when you can find some assorted Disney Funko Pops. This one is, let's see here, Disney Park exclusive from Disney Pixar Luca. So you do get both Funko Pops with the Disney tag for $25. Also from Encanto, they do have like the entire house. If you look closely though, you can actually see like this one's all lit up. So like all the windows light up, and then you have Maribel at the door. These are $40 a piece. Then also over in this section is some more Marvel merch. You have your Miles Morales figurines. It actually comes with like the markers. I do want to show you the back side here, so you can color in like that brick design. These are $15 from $25, and they do still have some of those Marvel Avengers, Captain America Cause Riders. So this is like a little vehicle that rocks back and forth, lights up, and plays music for $35. And a few really fancy dolls that I do want to show you. This is the Maribel doll from Encanto. It comes in a really massive box, but the attention to detail is seriously second to none. Limited one of 6,650 pieces. This one is $100. Right underneath there, part of your Disney Princess Creative Soul line, is a bunch of dolls all inspired by different Disney princesses. This is the doll inspired by Snow White with like the poisonous apple clutch, and they do also have like the matching Rapunzel doll for $40 a piece. A few other things from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom though. They have a set of Na'vi stacking trays. These are simulated leather, like you can see the Banshees, so really nice quality. They are originally $35 in the parks, now $14.99. Right underneath there is one of the flashing wood sprites. So this actually goes really good with that pair of ears that I showed you. But these light up all different colors for only $8 a piece. And it does look like there's even a brand new like kid-size fanny pack at the Character Warehouse from a Na'vi River Journey. Yet another brand new graphic t-shirt at the Character Warehouse. This one is part of the new Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. This one was $35 at the Marvel store, now only $14.99. A few other Marvel offerings over in this section though. They do still have the Marvel desk organizers where you get the paper clips, the whole stack of post-its that say Avengers established 1963, and then the whole desk organizer. These are originally $35, now $7.99. Underneath there is a V-neck graphic shirt with Loki. It says threat level here on the side, but like all the neon colors look really good. These are $15 a piece from $40. And I did want to mention they do still have that Marvel Loungefly here at the Character Warehouse. You have like all of the Marvel characters in Funko Pop form from the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man for $40. And here's a whole bunch of that golf collection merchandise that was just over at the Marketplace Co-op store. This one is a full zip, more of like a windbreaker material, embroidered 28 with Mickey Mouse with the golf clubs. You have Mickey and then Pluto embroidered. These are originally $70, now $40 a piece. They even have these really fancy like vests at the Character Warehouse. This is part of that same collection with that diamond design with Mickey Mouse. They are now $20 from $45. Looks like they do have just about everything from that collection though. So more of like your basketball shorts with that pinstriping that has that same embroidery for Mickey. These are now, let's see here, $15 from $45, so that is a very good deal for them. And then the matching pair of sweatpants. These are cool though with the pinstriping, but you have Mickey embroidered, Goofy, Donald, and then of course Pluto. Let's see if we can find the price of Rooney. These are originally $50, now $19.99 for them. And then yet another stainless steel cup. This one goes perfect with all of that golf merchandise with the twisty off lid. You have all the pennants for Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and then Mickey Mouse. These were $30 in the parks, now $12.99. Let's hop on over to the Star Wars section though and check out some of the merchandise. So they do have a brand new kids trucker hat with nubs. This one is super duper fuzzy. Originally $25, now only $7.99 for that one. Right underneath there is a kids graphic t-shirt, perfect to go with all of the new Nubs merchandise. This one has a little pocket on the front. $8 from $27. They even have the massive matching Nubs backpack to go with that hat that I just showed you. Again, super fuzzy for only $20. A few other Star Wars items that I do want to show you though from Star Wars Mandalorian is the whole gauntlet set that actually has like lights and sound effects, and it shoots the darts. That one was originally $30. I do believe these are only $10 a piece now. Right next to that from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi from Droid Factory is a set of 4 different droids. Actually has like the Obi-Wan Kenobi tag. These are $25 from $50, and they do still have the Star Wars Mission Fleet playset that comes with a fire spray and the Boba Fett action figure for $25. Here's even more of that brand new Tron merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Here's an adult size ringer tee for Flynn's Top Score Club. This goes perfect with that keychain that I showed you. That one is originally $40. Let's see here now, $19.99. But they even have some kids tank tops with that grid design. You have Tron Light Cycle Run with like the ride vehicles. These are $15 from $27. And also still going strong are those Tron coffee mugs, again with that grid design. It has like the raised graphic there with the ride vehicles for only $8 a piece. And a few other things from Tron that I want to show you is a really cool light up keychain from the Magic Kingdom. These are now further discounted to only $5 a piece, so a really good deal for a Disney keychain. And they do have a massive, let's see here, bag. This one is more of like your classic like duffel size from Tron Light Cycle, run for $20. Let's actually check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings though. This one is actually from Disney Cruise Line with the pinstriping, a long sleeve shirt. That's embroidered Disney Cruise Line on the sleeve, but you have like Captain Mickey. That one is $25, marked down from $70. And right underneath there, it's always cool when you can find some different like Disney Resort graphic shirts. Established 1992. How cool is that, from Disney's Port Orleans Riverside? $15 from $40 for that one. And then yet another fancy shirt. This one has 3 buttons on the front there. Part of your Disney Tommy Bahama collection for Disney's Port Orleans Riverside. Originally $98, now $75. And even more new merch here. How cool is this? Some brand new pairs of sweatpants with a Goofy with his hat flying off his head. And it actually has like the Goofy lettering. And they do even have some really cool like Disney Pixar Cars merchandise. You get like the die-cast vehicle with Lightning McQueen, and then like 2 different accessories to put on them. That one is now $12.99. They kind of have like the same difference here with Tow Mater with the die-cast vehicle, and then you can kind of like turn him into an airplane. These are $12.99. And then right underneath there is a brand new adult size tank top. It says Dynaco Full Service Filling Stations. That one is now $12.99 from $35. Let's actually check out some more of the Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise. So they do also have like these plastic lid collapsible storage containers, but you have like Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, Rex from Toy Story. These were $20 in the parks, now $7.99 for them. Right over here is the Sheriff Woody toothpick holders. So this is Sheriff Woody's cowboy boot. Actually says Andy on the bottom. These are $5 a piece from $13. And a really cool, let's see here, round 'em up pullover sweatshirt where you have like the lasso and then Jessie from Toy Story. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $15 a piece, so a really good deal for a Disney pullover sweatshirt. And it looks like they do still have some of those stainless steel stainless steel cups with the aliens from Toy Story. You get the huge gibbet on the top, Who Will Be Chosen, and Eternally Grateful. They do even still have some of your assorted Run Disney merchandise at the outlet. This is a really tall coffee mug for Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend 2025 with Mrs. Incredible, Hercules, you have Baymax, and then Groot. These were originally $20, now $7.99 a piece. They do also have some of the sneaker Christmas ornaments for your Run Disney Princess Half Marathon Weekend. Let's see what we got doing here. Looks like you have Mulan, Snow White. Really cool design though. These are $8 from $30. And a couple of the different clothing offerings. Don't forget to stretch. This is the Run Disney Mrs. Incredible graphic t-shirt. They do have these in most sizes. $13 from $35. And a really cool Groot unisex graphic t-shirt for $13. And perfect to go with that Lion King throw blanket that I showed you. They even have some adult sized pair of Crocs with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. And then you have like all of the palm fronds. If you look closely though, it actually has like some paw prints on the side. These are further marked down to $25. A few other pair of Crocs that I do want to show you. They have from Disney's Animal Kingdom these really nice pull slides with the animal print, and then you get the Mickey gibbets on the front. These are marked down to $20 a piece, but more like really cool like flip-flop and pull slides. They do have this really nice pair with the Minnie Mouse gibbets. These are actually metal on the side. These are further marked down to $25. And a couple other items from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They have your adult-size bucket hats. The neat thing about this, it's actually Spirit Jersey material. These were originally $40 in the parks, now $10. And then right over here is a whole set of different hair accessories where you get like the scrunchies and all of the clippies. An entire 5-piece set for only $5. And they do have even more of your Disney Munchling merchandise left over, so yet another fuzzy backpack. This one is the Blueberry Stitch backpack, so more of like a kid size. It has the adjustable straps on the back. These are originally $45, now $20 a piece. Over here is a really cool plushie of Pluto. You actually get like the dog base there, but that has like the paw prints, the dog bones, and then your Disney Munchling badge at the bottom. These are further marked down, I do believe, to $15. Then over here is a really cool like tote size bag. This one is solid Sherpa. You have Marie from Aristocats, Minnie Mouse, and Baymax. These are all like little compartments on the front. These are now $19.99 from $45. And they do still have that really good size Disney Munchling Pluto backpack. Everything is embroidered on the front. On the top section is a really big zipper compartment for $15. I did want to mention though, they do have the unisex graphic t-shirt with Goofy. This was just over at the Disney Style store. Like all of the Goofy lettering is backwards and it says Walt Disney World. These are originally $35. Let's see if we can find the price. That one is now $15. They do still have that Minnie Mouse bucket hat with that floral design with like Minnie popping out of the flowers. These were originally $30 in the parks, now $7.99. And then perfect if you do live up north. They have these really fancy adult size beanies that's embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature for only $8. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And holy moly, did they have brand new merchandise. The new Tron Disney Parks Loungefly bag is now here at the outlet. That really sparkly green Tinkerbell Starbucks cup, and just new merchandise in general. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.